Good evening. Happy New Year. We'd like to call the meeting to order and start with the pledge. I trust everybody had a safe and festive holiday season. On with the new year. Before we go any further, let's have our roll call.
Councilwoman Albrecht. Here. Councilman Mazzella.
Here.
Councilman O'Hanlon.
Here.
Councilman Reifenberg.
Here.
Supervisor Del Vecchio.
Here.
Town Attorney Emily Swinson. Here. All present.
Adoption of the agenda as is.
I make a motion to adopt the agenda.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All official correspondence is on file at the town clerk's office. And at this point, we're going to make a motion to move to open the meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Not hearing any, I move that we close the meeting to the public. All in favor?
Aye.
New business discussion items, security camera, panic buttons. Security. So we've asked, I believe, logically, if there's any type of thing that we could have in regards to a sort of like an alert system that comes across the computers here in Town Hall. So let's say we have something that happens in the back by the court, and somebody's able to just hit on the computer, on their computer, and a red thing goes flashing across to all the other computers. Apparently, there's not really anything like that. So I think we're just going to have to go back to the old buzzer kind of system. So that would be something that we're going to have to probably take into consideration. And that would probably be at the town clerk's office, because she's right in the front of the building and first on the scene. So if someone comes in, if there's a trouble, a button can be pushed, and it warns everybody from that point on. I think that's where we are.
Well, would it be that much more money to possibly also have buzzers in the court clerk's office, the building and zoning, so that if somebody comes in, gets irate, is going off the deep end, they do have a recourse to have a way to signal that there's a problem?
Yeah, I mean, the panic button piece is probably the last piece of our security portion for this building anyway. And we're going to see if there's any kind of give and take kind of thing. I don't think we need it. I think when you have someone presses a buzzer and it alerts everybody else, they do the appropriate thing, which is shut the door. Generally, if somebody has attained access to the building and they're by the court, that might be another area because they're back there and they may get irate. But for the most part, when they're coming in to pay their ticket, they're really not a problem. It's usually when court is happening. And in that case, we have security on at that point. But we can look into all possibilities. Anyone else on? And we need to advertise for a grant writer, so we need to give permission to the town clerk to advertise for a grant writer. I make a motion that we give her permission.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So on to the reorg. New business resolutions, all right. So the first one.
Do you want to explain how you're changing the format for this year?
Oh,
And the
you
resolution.
mean not the verbatim stuff?
Yeah, just so everybody understands what you're doing, because it's
Yeah.
a little off of what we normally do.
So up until the last meeting, I was informed that I do not have to read every single resolution verbatim. I was told a year too late. Just to make a point. So for the purpose of this meeting, so that we're not here until Tuesday, I'm going to read the title of what the resolution is, and then we're going to vote on it. If you need to see it, they're all laid out there for you on the table. But this is regular business as far as the beginning of the year, and I don't have to read all of it, which is great. All right. And that's going to go on for the rest of the year as well. So from now on, we're not going to be verbatim, unless it's something that needs to be read all the way through and has to be very clear for whatever reason. All right. That being said, first one, Town Board Resolution Number 101, 2023, Establishment of Town Board Meeting Schedule for 2023. Everyone take a look at that.
So moved.
Anyone, any discussion?
Second.
Anything on there that looks like you want to change it now?
Hold on one second. When, I'm just, not anymore. I just want to verify a couple, dates
Yep.
in December real quick, if you have a second.
These are all Mondays unless they're marked as different. right?
Correct. I think the,
Okay, fine, never mind. All right, we're good.
so I got a motion, I got a second.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, look at that. Town Board Resolution 102, 2023, Establishment of Town Hall Hours for 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Question.
Sure.
Recreation, it's always been the same as Town Hall all these years. So now it's going to be different, right?
9 to 4, what's Town Hall's, Town Clerk's?
Town Hall closes at 1 o'clock on Fridays.
It says from Friday 9 to 1, I believe that's, right?
No, but rec is Monday through Friday, 9 to 4.
Right, so.
So I'll make a motion that we
Add that to it.
edit recreation to say Monday through Thursday, 9 to 4, and then Friday, 9 to 1.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor after the amendment?
Aye.
So it's
Michael and me.
9 to 1, Friday. Okay. Town Board Resolution 103, 2023, Holiday Schedule.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 104, 2023, establishing mileage and travel reimbursement rate.
So moved.
Second.
Had a tie there. Didn't we just change it?
It just changed. No, that's not what I'm, so the question I have is, since that went up drastically, right? We didn't change the in lieu of for the recreation director. That hasn't changed
For a law,
for a
how
long time.
Well, we asked, I think, didn't we discuss this with you, me, and Melanie at one point? That it is, did you want to do the actual mileage itself?
So do you want to remove?
I have no problem with that.
So
I mean,
we'll move the
So we'll
accept
remove
recreation.
the, except that we'll remove that's the first resolved, or the second resolved, rather.
Didn't it work out, though, Sandra, that it was better for you the other way and covered more? That's what I thought. But now that it's up, it may be better this way.
I think it just would be easier if it's whatever.
You just tracked your miles.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
That works.
So I'll make a motion that we remove the resolve that mentions the rec director in the $75 in lieu of the mileage reimbursement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. And just a quick further discussion. I know in our budget for this year, we took out the budgeted mileage for the building inspector and the code enforcement. Are we moving on do we have an update from the highway department on buying that vehicle so we don't have to pay the mileage? Because we don't have
yet.
a budget to pay the mileage to the building inspector.
As far
now.
as I know, he might have scrapped the idea of purchasing that one particular truck. He's looking somewhere else.
Okay.
It's not ready, and it's way past time now. So after the amendment, all in favor?
Well, there's one more amendment, actually, because it mentions the recreation director in the recreation department slightly above. So I'm going to make a motion that we remove the except recreation director, because then that means you wouldn't get mileage at all.
Second.
Second.
Okay, motion. Do I have a second?
Yes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And now on the total resolution, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Town Board Resolution 105, 2023, designation of depositories.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I like this format
Yeah.
so much better. Just letting you know.
We might actually be home before midnight.
Town Board Resolution 106, 2023, designation of official newspaper.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 107, 2023, establishing the undertakings to be furnished by the officers and employees of the town of Pleasant Valley.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Any
Aye.
discussion?
Oh,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 108, 2023, authorizing payment of utility bills prior to the audit pursuant to Town Law 118-2.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 109, 2023, establishing petty cash funds for various offices.
So moved.
Second.
Quick.
Any discussion?
I just wanted to mention that we did increase the planning and zoning at the request of that office because they needed more to make change.
Okay.
Is $20 enough, is my question for you?
I mean, it would be nice if it was even more. But the flip side of that is, since COVID, we don't get as many people coming into the office like we used to.
Yeah, but that's gonna change.
I'm sure that's gonna
Yeah,
change.
that's true too.
And now that we're going to be taking credit,
What?
now that we'll be accepting credit cards too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah,
accepting,
that's
so should
true.
we leave it?
Yeah, but
I'd
she's
leave it
always
for now. We
taking
can-
credit.
Yeah, we can always change it. We can
She's
always,
always taking credit.
We could always
yeah, we can
change
always
it.
change it later. Okay, I just wanted to, okay, thanks. Go ahead.
So, that was discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 110, 2023, authorizing investment policy for the town of Pleasant Valley.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Town Board Resolution 111, 2023, authorizing the procurement policy for the town of Pleasant Valley.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes,
Yeah, sorry.
I would like to see this changed, like I think Emily
Yeah,
has the stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Mary sent me a suggested revision of this, which I think is needed just to increase the amounts and clarify some things. But I didn't get to it, with the holiday, so I thought we should readopt this one just for now, so we have
Should
something.
we do that?
and-
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, and
okay.
then we'll
That's
do
fine.
the new one,
Okay,
if that's okay.
as long as it can be changed, that's
We
fine.
can always amend it.
Oh, yeah.
So, as is right now, we could keep it where it is?
Well, yeah, we need something. We need something to tell us how to purchase things, so yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Town Board Resolution 112, 2023, authorizing the submission of the supervisor's annual report to the state comptroller.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 113, 2023, acknowledgement of appointment of bookkeeper to the supervisor.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I want to say Melanie's been doing an amazing job, and, I've learned a lot from her, so thank you, Melanie.
Is she here tonight? I thought she was supposed to be
She's probably
here.
watching, though.
Yeah.
She home watching?
Hi, Melanie.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Town Board Resolution 114, 2023, appointment of budget officer.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Just a quick discussion.
Quick discussion?
The third line says, whereas the town supervisor has declared his intent to appoint a budget officer and an assistant budget officer. I see you're appointing Melanie as the budget officer, but I don't see an assistant. Does that matter? The resolution states that we're appointing both, but I don't see a resolution appointing both.
It basically, it falls on her, onto her. I'm giving her that title.
So who's the assistant budget officer?
We don't have one.
All
Well,
right,
actually,
so-
I become the assistant then, don't I? I'm still the budget officer.
So if we're not appointing an assistant budget officer, I'll make an amendment, a motion to amend the resolution to strike and an assistant budget officer, and
Well, let me, before you do that, is it something that we may need down the line? Who knows?
we could always do that. I'm just saying is this resolution doesn't make sense, because it says your intent is to do that right now. Or we need to add somebody and appoint them.
Well, the second whereas says that you have the position of assistant budget officer, so if you don't do it right now, you could still do it later.
I'm just changing it so your intent isn't to appoint somebody tonight as the assistant budget
Right.
officer is the only thing I'm changing.
Yeah, no, I get it. It makes sense. We mentioned we have one.
We technically
you're not-
need,
you're
we
not
technically
appointing
need a
anybody.
second.
There's no need for it at
Second.
this time.
Thank you.
Right, so that's why we're just straight, I'll second, yeah, you can second Mike's straight.
That's fine. As long as we don't lose the possibility of actually having the need for one, I have no problem with that. Okay? All in favor of the change?
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor of the resolution as is?
Aye.
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 Town Board Resolution 115, 2023, adopting the rules of the town board.
So moved.
Second?
I will make a motion to table this resolution, 115 of 2023.
I'll second it, because I want to hear why.
So, the resolution we passed back in, I don't know, June, basically states that, I know it's normal practice in years past to always have adopting the rules of the town board at a reorg meeting, but it was always just a resolution stating that we were operating under Robert's Rules of Order. Now that we've actually created a specific rules for the town board on top of Robert's Rules of Order, the resolution that we passed actually states that these rules shall remain in effect until new rules are adopted by the town board. So I don't see a need to every year adopt the rules that we've already adopted, because it was just a formality at that point in the years past. So I don't see a reason to do this. And I also,
But can it change from a different board? In other words,
well, no, any board can change it. That's what the resolution says. So I know this was probably just copied from last year's, but I don't see a need to actually pass this every year.
Well, I mean, I don't know, it just
Well-
seems academic just to do it. Every board has its opportunity to,
How does the attorney feel about that?
I didn't look back at the old resolution, but I believe that that's what it said. And if they stay in effect, we don't need to readopt them every year at a future reorg meeting. If a different board wants to adopt a different set of rules, they could do that.
Yeah, and I'll also add that I do have some amendments for the rules of the town board, since we've had some confusion and issues, which I'll be adding to the workshop agenda at our next meeting. So,
table it.
yeah, I'd just like to table it for now.
We have a second on the table, all in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 116, 2023, establishing salaries for elected officials.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 117, 2023, establishing salaries for appointed positions and employees.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
You had a change, didn't you, first?
Yeah, we need to change, under the building inspector, it says 40 hours, but it's a biweekly number, and I think it should be 80 hours.
Can I ask, because it says the schedule annexed here too, I know we had this issue last year with Garth and something being wrong. Are we allowed to make a motion on the floor to change this document, since the resolution says annexed here too? If I remember correctly, last year we had to wait till the next meeting or something and update this. If you're fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm good with it for now.
So I'll make a motion to change John Fumo, the building inspector, to 80 hours biweekly.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All in
And
favor?
then, just another discussion. We talked about, where is it? Jason, he's under the grounds department. I see, he's been listed as a groundkeeper/recreation. During the budgeting process, we had moved him under the recreation, so, and he's also, I think he got increased to 30 hours a week, which I see he's still at 25 hours a week.
Okay.
Well, I'm just asking, because he's missing 10 hours every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think he's been moved to 30.
Yeah,
Correct.
but this is showing 50.
This also says groundkeeper/recreation. I thought it was supposed to be just recreation.
Excuse me? We did, right? It was only,
I thought when we met,
I thought it was 25 we had.
Robert had mentioned that for some reason it was 25 rather than the 30.
All right,
I don't know.
Do we want to table this until we find out for sure?
Yeah, because I think
it
we
was
passed a
25.
resolution that increased him to 30, but I would want to
I
make
don't think
sure.
it made it to 30.
We'll have to pull up the resolution.
Yeah, let's,
I make
I
a-
would suggest that you adopt this anyway, and then we can amend that line, because otherwise you're not gonna have salaries until the next meeting, you know?
So there's, okay, this leads to a question that we have to talk about in executive session, though. So can we table
Yeah.
this till that
Yeah,
time?
sure.
All right.
Okay.
I'll motion that we table this for the time being.
second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Town Board Resolution 118, 2023, employing engineering services. for the
So
town-
moved.
So moved.
I got a so moved and a so moved. Who wants a
I'll
second?
second it.
Sure.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 119, 2023, employing storm water management services.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 120, 2023, appointment of accountant to the town.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 121, 2023, appointment of computer consultants.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 122, 2023, appointing the grant writer, so we're going to advertise for one, so we're going to,
I'll motion we table this.
okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 123, 2023, designating insurance agents.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 124, 2023, appointment of interim successors.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 125, 2023, appointing a part-time zoning administrator.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah,
Feeling there's a discussion in here somewhere.
no, just, there was I guess, changes that were made to this today. Do we know what was changed? And, oh, you're there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Town Board Resolution 126, 2023, appointment of MS4 coordinator.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 127, 2023, appointment of town photographer.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 128, 2023, appointment of constables.
So moved.
Second.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Wait a
we're,
minute,
we're-
wait a minute, there's an issue with
yeah, we're missing the two filling constables on here.
You're missing Samantha Burnett and Tyler
Do we put the
Benbar.
alternates on? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'll make a motion that we add
Add
Samantha
Alternates.
Burnett and
Tyler Benvar.
Tyler Benvar.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
All in favor for the resolution amended?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 129, 2023, appointing dog control officer.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Me.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'm making notes over here. I got you.
We got you covered, honey.
Town Board Resolution 130, 2023, establishment of emergency care facility for injured animals.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 131, 2023, appointments to Fire Advisory Board. Not to fire the advisory board, appointments to Fire Advisory Board. There should
So
be-
moved.
Second.
I got a so moved. Do
I
have
got a second. I second it.
Do I have a discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution Number 132, 2023, reappointing Rebecca Seaman to the Planning Board.
So moved.
Second.
Just
Any
a dis-
discussion?
Yeah, can we, I'd like to table this to talk about something in executive session about the length of the term. So I make a motion to table this,
I'll second it.
and again, it's to
All
talk
all
about
in favor of of the tabling?
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor of, all right, we tabled it, so that's fine. Town Board Resolution 133, 2023, appointment of Zoning Board of Appeals Chair.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Yeah, so I see he's here. If there's any way we can table it and have a discussion and invite John actually into executive session.
Certainly.
So I'll make a motion to table this.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
John, you can
Aye.
stay for the executive session. We'll make you first on the list. Town Board Resolution Number 134, 2023, appointment of Planning Board Chair.
So moved.
Second.
And by the way, we should read this one. Town Board Resolution 134, 2023, appointment of Planning Board Chair. Be it resolved that the Town Board of Pleasant Valley does designate and appoint Trish Prunty as the Town of Pleasant Valley Planning Board Chair for 2023. We've got a
Her name is
motion, we've got a second.
Patricia.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 135, 2023, acknowledgement of appointment of Town Historian.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Town Board Resolution 136, 2023, acknowledgement of appointment of deputy town clerks, deputies registrar, and vital statistics, and deputy tax collectors, part-time.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 137, 2023, appointment of clerks to justice.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 138, 2023, authorizing retention of Mackey, Butts, and Whalen LLP.
So moved.
Second.
I would like to table this for an executive session if that's possible.
You making a motion?
Oh,
Make a motion to table it.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Can you, can you just explain?
An executive session, I will. It's some things we got to talk about.
okay.
Okay. Did we vote?
Yeah, we got to vote. We didn't vote yet.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This goes there. We're almost there. So much easier. Town Board Resolution 139, 2023, authorizing the engagement of Daniel, I can never get this guy's name, Duthie Esquire, to represent the town in the PSC case 19-T-0684, of New York Transco LLC, high voltage transmission line, Article 7 proceeding. Do I hear a motion?
So made.
Second?
Are we,
I would like
I'll,
to table
I'll
this.
second this, but I'm gonna also make a motion to table it because I would love to know what this
Yeah,
guy's
I-
doing for us.
I think
We should talk about that.
I think
Okay.
we should call him.
We go
I
through
think
this every
I'll
year,
call
but
him.
I know,
okay.
like,
I think I'll call.
Ye-
Well, I don't mind calling, I've talked to him before, but I'm not sure this is valid anymore.
All in favor to table it?
aye. Well, did we have a motion and a second to table that?
I
we
made a
did.
motion, that's all
We
I know.
did.
Maybe
Down this
second.
way. Town Board Resolution 140, 2023, appointment of auditor to the town.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 141, 2023, employing legal service.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 142, 2022, authorize compensation for special prosecutor.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Did Lisa give you a contract with
Right
that
here.
amount? Well, I see she has a letter. I'm just wondering, because
think
it
it's the
doesn't
same amount.
specify, because it says increased, so maybe maybe it's
Oh,
not
it was an old
increased this
resolution.
year.
We increased it last year. I
Oh,
think.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, no problem.
Town Board Resolution Number 143, 2023, employing legal services.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution Number 144, 2023, temporary appointment, full-time building inspector.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion?
Yeah, he's been made aware of all of this, right, before tonight? Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 145, 2023.
Wait, this is under items of special consideration, we gotta,
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
Oh, right.
I'll make a motion to allow Resolution 145, 2023 on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
The only question I have is, there's a legal waiting period of 30 days for a reason. Why is the applicant trying to rush it? But at the same time, I guess I get it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if
it's,
they're rushing. I think there was,
well, they're asking us to vote on they're asking us to waive the 30-day period. So,
It's pretty standard, I think.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
really,
okay,
I think it's just to give the municipality time, maybe.
I
but
gotcha,
it's
okay.
pretty- Yeah.
I mean, getting a liquor license is tough to begin with, and it's gonna go through a whole process anyway, so it's really
Yeah.
not us gonna hold it up. So all in favor?
Aye.
aye.
And that was just to add it to the agenda. We have to still do
Oh,
the
right.
motion and so. I make a motion for Resolution 145, 2023.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'll make a motion to allow Resolution 146 of 2023 on the agenda.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Town Board Resolution 146, 2023, amending the Town of Pleasant Valley's town clerk's hours for the tax collection for 2023.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Wow. That
Not
was record,
bad.
that was record timing.
Not bad, kids. All right, old business discussion. At this time, I make a motion, we open the meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Excited for me to talk to Leah, it wasn't out. And had a whole agenda, that was the best item.
Say that again?
We're gonna talk to Rhea. The liquor license is for a taqueria, it wasn't out.
Yes. Yes. Who's gonna talk against it?
Yeah.
Happy New Year to everybody.
State your name and where you live, sir.
forgot it. Gary Veter, Salt Point Turnpike, Pleasant Valley. I've kind of been observing what's going on for the last year. One thing I think lacks is recognition of some of the jobs that people do. Our judges, Jeff and Darren, you don't hear a word from them, you have no problems. Somebody should just recognize them at a meeting, you know, thank you. John Fuma has been the hardest working building inspector since my friend Ed Felwig years ago. Done a good job. I really have a problem with having a local guy doing a great job, having to deal with labor issues. But I just would like to compliment him for the job he's done. And working hard to get his certification, full certification. Transfer station, Tom and Butch. When I put the transfer station in, the first person that worked up there was Bill Tompkins, as the monument outside there says. I don't know how many of you remember going to the old method of getting rid of refuse. You'd drive up the Pine Hill Road, you'd sink up above your ankles in mud and drop your refuse off. It was quite a change when we went to the transfer station, which in my opinion has worked out well. And one of the credit I would give if he was still alive, because Bill Tompkins led that whole thing and made it work. Well, Tom and Butch do the same thing up there, and they deserve our respect also. In the building department, John Dunn has done an excellent job on the zoning board. I think he is conscientious, fair, and a thank you for what he's done would be great. And the same thing for Rebecca Seaman. I have respect for what she's done. She's been even, but the other thing is our zoning administrator, Sarah Davis. When there was a change in leadership a number of years ago, or not leadership, in the position, we paid over $10,000 to get a new one just to come here. And now we have Sarah trying to do a job at 20 hours a week. It's a hard job. I know I'm boring 3 of you there, don't fall asleep, but it's a hard job. And to get done properly, you got to give her the hours to do it. I have certainly had my differences with Sarah. We discussed them openly, and we both left smiling. So having differences is not a bad thing. Discussion is the good thing. Some people that aren't on a committee, official committee, or one of the really subcommittees, spend a lot of time getting things done. One of them's here, Terry McCormick. Terry, right there, put on, she was chairman of the last year's Pleasant Valley Weekend and devoted an immense amount of time. That whole process takes much time. It shouldn't be looked over and made comments on, etc. I think that's everything except one. I met I met Terry working on that committee. I met a bunch of other really nice people that I never met before working on that committee. They have a complete disregard, the whole committee, disregard of politics. They do the job. They don't care. I couldn't tell you what their parties were on that committee. And we have a good time, we smile, we have disagreements on what we should do and so forth, but we work them out. I think it's a good example to be looked at. The third one that I met working on that committee is your supervisor. That may surprise you all, but John and I were not friends before, well, I guess that's about 4 years ago now, before he was on there. We haven't been lifelong friends. I stopped in the office one day after he got elected and just offered my services. And I think I have learned a lot from him, and he gives an unbelievable amount of time to the town to hopefully, under difficult circumstances, make it work. Thank you to everybody. Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Not hearing any, I move we close the meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'll make the motion that we go into executive session, 101.5F.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
And we're going to go with John first, right? We're on.
I will make a motion that we come out of executive session at 8:07.
Second? Keith got the second, he won. All in favor?
Aye. All right, we'll just rattle right through these, right?
We are. Let's go right back to,
I'll make a motion, we untable resolution 117 of 2023.
well, what about 115?
Oh, this is one I have in front of me, sorry.
Second?
So let me do them,
Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
because I left them in order, and then we'll go from there. So let's make a motion to
Which,
untable. Right.
The last I
okay.
thought, we were only gonna make changes to this one, and then we were gonna approve
Correct,
138, and we would be done.
Correct. So let's go back to the motion for 117.
Yep, I'll make the motion.
Second? All in favor?
aye.
I will also make a motion to make an amendment to this. We're just gonna, for now, just move Jason Velez underneath recreation.
Second?
All in favor?
And then it's good to go for right now.
Okay. But it's still tabled until we find the other.
No,
No,
we
we
gotta
gotta
approve it,
vote.
we have to approve it.
Okay. So,
We already-
all in favor of the resolution 117, establishing salaries for appointed positions and employees?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. That one's done.
And then,
This one still stays tabled.
I'll make a motion to untable Resolution 138 of 2023, authorizing the retention of McKay, Butts, and Whalen.
second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And to approve the resolution as written,
I'll
authorizing retention of Mackey,
I'll
Butts, and
motion.
Wise.
make.
We already have the motion.
Oh, that's right.
We already have a second.
That was
we-
on table, I thought.
It was tabled, but first we voted on it.
But don't we have to re-motion it?
No.
No? Oh, okay, sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yes, we should do Rebecca, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we need to untable, I make a motion, we untable Town Board Resolution 132 of 2023, reappointing Rebecca Seaman to the Planning Board.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
And to pass the resolution, all in favor?
Aye.
And, okay, I'm going to make we're going to hold off on keeping it tabled until we find some clarification on some dates for the appointment of the Zoning Board of Appeals Chair. So that's going to remain tabled, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And
139.
that's,
Oh, we decided to do that one too, yeah.
okay, hold on.
I'll motion to untable Resolution 139.
Second.
See what we just talked about inside? We got one person do it, and then.
Well, someone's got a
you know,
motion, isn't it?
Yeah, so we got a motion to untable 139. We have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
And
I don't know if we,
all-
I don't think we motioned and tabled a second of this one. I think we.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Keith motioned and you seconded it.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 I don't think we did.
Okay,
I didn't write it down.
I make a motion. We adjourn the meeting.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.